Hey everyone, and welcome to another video on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be showing you and teaching you how to get sniper entries, trading supply and demand zones. Okay, so we have a very nice supply zone right here. All right, you can see that this is a brick of structure. All right, we broke this previous structure, and we actually had some sort of reaction. At the bottom really. And so basically what we are looking for is, we know that there's a lot of liquidity above these highs. So what we are looking for is for price to go a little bit deeper into the zone, and then grab all the liquidity, and then actually have a nice reaction to this supply zone. So what are we going to do? We're going to do go on our lower time frame, which is a 15-minute in our case. And for entries, we know it has a lot to do with timing. All right, so the most important entries, I can tell you, I can assure you that they happen a little after London Open or a little after New York Open. So as you can see, a little after London Open, for us there weren't really any entry possibilities here, as you have to understand that we only enter on two types of candles, which are pin bars and engulfings. Right, these are the candles that we enter on, usually on pin bars. Right, so what are we going to do? We're just going to wait and see how price is reacting a bit later. Okay, and you can see that we are approaching the New York session. All right, and since we are approaching the New York session, this is the time when we are going to be looking at our chart. All right, so New York is going to open pretty soon. And when New York opens, this is exactly when we're going to focus the most. All right, so New York is opening right now. So what are we going to do? Is we are going to wait. All right, so as you can see, we have lots of highs. All right, so what do we like to see when there's a lot of highs? We like to see a liquidity run. All right, so there's a lot of liquidity above all these highs. So the more highs, obviously, the better. So what are we looking for? We're looking for price to come down here, give us an entry candle, and then basically have the reaction that we're looking for. So this is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to wait for price to break out of these highs, take all the liquidity that's up there, then give us a entry candle, and then we're going to enter and see what happens. So let's see. Okay, price is breaking out slowly. There we go. We have a very aggressive candle. All right, and this is the pin bar that we are looking for. So there are a couple of things that we can do. So when you see an aggressive pin bar, you can just enter right to close. All right, with stop loss a little bit above, which could be 15 pips in this case, or maybe 20 pips, whatever you want. All right, so this is definitely a valid entry. So yeah, most of our members are going to probably enter this way. Since we just wanted to see a breakout of all these highs, we wanted to see a pin bar, which is exactly what we saw, and then we're going to enter short. So our target for this one can be, we actually have a zone over here. This target for this trade can be, for example, just this low. All right, let's just say this is our target. So this is going to be our entry, and our target is all the way down. So let's see what happens right here. Okay, we had some reaction but turned out into bullish pin bar. No worries. Okay, our stop loss almost got hit, but we created another bearish pin bar. So if you didn't enter on this candle, this, for example, is another entry opportunity. All right, so there's no need to worry if you miss the first one. There are probably going to be some more entry opportunities. So this is a pretty strong signal to us. We have two very strong bearish pin bars already, so there's very likely to see a reaction pretty soon. All right, another entry possibility that you can do with the pin bar is, when you see the wick, you just wait to take the liquidity that's in the wick, and you can say, okay, I'm going to enter when it's more or less in the half. All right, in the half of the wick, and my stop loss is going to be, I don't know, 10 pips, whatever. This just gives a bit better risk to reward. All right, so this is another entry opportunity. So now we just wait. All right, and we have another bullish pin. We had a pretty strong reaction, but it ended up as bullish pin bar. Let's see what happens soon. Another bullish pin bar. All right, no worries. Almost stop loss gets hit. Now it's just waiting time. All right. Okay, there we go. The first very strong reaction. Maybe now we go break even with our position. All right, and obviously we're going to be looking for adding positions and all that, but you can actually watch our break and retest video where we explain how we use that break and retest strategy to add positions to a potential winner. All right, so here we go. We had a breakout of all the highs. We had a couple pin bars, 1, 2 pin bars, and then we had a strong reaction. Now, if you didn't enter on these pin bars, where you can enter is this engulfing. This is another entering option. All right, maybe your stop loss has to be a bit bigger, 22, 23 pips. All right, maybe we're going to look at the same target, which is going to be this one. All right, still not a bad risk to reward. All right, 1 to 6. But if you compare that to our entry, which is 1 almost to 17, okay, so this is a pretty big difference. All right, just by entering on a pin bar, it doesn't matter if it's here or if it's a bit higher, doesn't really matter. Okay, it's still a great risk to reward. And then obviously it's just waiting time, right? We're obviously going to look to add positions and stuff when we're actually trading this zone, but then it's just waiting and seeing if price actually will get to our target, right? So our target is nothing too crazy. It's 170 pips. So it's still in the zone. Now it's reacting again. Let's see what's going to happen soon. We're approaching actually our target. Let's see if we actually get there. We're very close. Get another reaction, and there we go. Our target got hit. So we had a 1 to almost 17, 16, whatever, depends on your entry, obviously. Very crazy risk to reward, okay, with a sniper entry. All right, and this is exactly what we look for every single time that we're trading a supply or demand zone. Right, we're just waiting for a lot of highs. We're waiting to see the liquidity. We're waiting to see price actually spiking into that liquidity area and making some sort of reaction, which could be in this supply area, obviously a bearish pin bar, and for demand zone, obviously we're going to be looking at a bullish pin bar. All right, I'm not going to be showing any examples for bullish pin bars and any demand zones, since I'm pretty sure that you got the idea of how to get these sniper entries. All right, so guys, I hope you liked this video. This was just a short video how to get sniper entries. Okay, very short and clean, and very straight to the point, so you can start implementing this yourself. So guys, if you have any questions, let us know in the comments down below, or send us a DM on Instagram. We'll be more than glad to help you out. Would always appreciate the like and obviously the sub if you haven't already. If you're looking also for more in-depth trading, then you can always check out our website, watch our case study video, and if you're more interested, then always book a free discovery call with us. All right. So guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.